Alright, it is time for day 2 of FFYLands. So, yesterday went pretty well overall. I talked an awful lot and we didn't make a whole lot of forward progress, but today we are going to try to push most of normal mode. I don't know if I'll get normal mode done. Kinda just depends on how aggressive we are and if we're okay with getting farmed a lot. I am going to start keeping track of deaths and I'll try to put them in the description whenever I can. And that's pretty much it. We're going to try to get the XP relic today, see if it's available, see if it still exists, because some mods like to replace it. And I don't even know if we'll need it because of the extra XP we get from the difficulty we're in. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Try to get corrosive rounds, try to start working on our healing tree, and forward progress. Okay, so big note, there are a lot of mobs right here. So I don't know if this is going to be a common thing where we start to see larger enemy spawn packs. But that was a lot of dudes, I'm just saying. Normally there's like 3 psychos and 2 normal bandits with guns. This is a little more than that. So that is kind of worrying. One of the first items that I'm a little bit curious about is the Lasco over here. This is not a Lasco, this is definitely just... Okay, so they've replaced the Lasco with just a random gun. So I guess coming over here to farm out those is not worth it at all anymore. So that's kind of just good to know for later playthroughs. I'm sure they reused the asset just somewhere else to make it a better gun, but also kind of rip our free damage. Yeah, no. So far, this mod, basically, UVHM, it feels like UVHM, which is a little scary. Not gonna lie, considering, you know, this is normal mode. But yeah, I actually have to, like, try a reasonable amount, which, yeah, could be scary. Oh hey, another BA Psycho. Yeah, this is like the 4th one that spawned, and I'm gonna go down because of that AoE. Oh, I'm not. Okay, cool. Perfect. Yeah, no, he definitely has tweaked the enemy spawns a little bit. You can definitely tell. That's a 5th BA. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Why not? I'm just gonna run. Yeah, I will say that was an awful lot of enemy spawns right there. Which I would normally say that sucks, but I guess it's XP at the very least. I don't know what else to consider it as. Like, I want to try to find a plus side of having all those mobs there, but yeah, it's just more XP. That's like the only thing I can think of. Okay, I'm gonna guess that there are gonna be like 5 psychos here if I just sit here. So we're just gonna phase lock the first guy and run, just to keep the others from even having a chance of spawning in. That is one of the really nice things about playing Maya, is that we do have phase lock, so we can totally just veto a single enemy anytime we want to, and we might be able to use that to force enemies to not be able to spawn in a situation like that. Alright, how many BA Psychos are going to be in this part? Alright, 2. Alright, there's 3. There's 4. 5. 6. Okay, at least we leveled up. like I was saying, we get XP, so that's cool. But this is number 6. 7. Yeah. Okay, we stopped at 7. That's very cool. Sure. Alright, here we go. BA's round 2. One of them has on a Flame of the Firehawk. I literally just can't go near that guy. We'll let Lilith do her thing. Okay. They've managed to push me back to the safety door. Which, I guess, we have the safety door, which is cool. But, wow. Just that Flame of the Firehawk guy kept that pressure on, which is really, really rough. Okay, is that all of them? Alright, that was all of them. If someone wants to hang out and count all those, by all means, go for it. But that was just a lot of dudes, and I'm kind of worried about Bloodshot, but also, I don't have to farm Bad Maw for XP anymore. So that's cool, I guess. Alright, is Gwen's head normal? It gets replaced by a random item too. Okay, actually, I totally respect that. That's totally fine. Feels kind of bad because I was kind of hoping to be able to just grab it, see what it looked like if it was like super unique or anything like that. But yeah, it's probably just somewhere else in the game now. Now this is one thing I'm worried about. What is vehicle combat like? I'm actually very surprised. I thought I would be getting rolled. Okay, sure. Alright. Since these are supposed to be faster now, how fast is this? Does it boost up to speed? I think that's actually about as fast as a barrel technical. Okay, cool. So yeah, they did fix saw blades. You could totally just spawn one of these. That fires really fast. Hold on, let's get a barrel. I gotta see if that fires fast too. That feels normal. Okay, but the saw blades are funny, and I bet they probably want you to use that. So if I ever spawn a vehicle, I'll probably do the saw blade. Ooh. Okay. It's corrosive. So it's not going to be great for what we're doing, but whenever we get to robots, this might be really, really nice. They did increase the scaling of elements, so corrosive versus flesh is going to be even worse to use, but against armor it's going to be even better to use. So element matching is a pretty big thing outside of the piercing damage that we can apply later with certain guns. So this is super cool to see before we get to that part of the game. So how is Bad Maw gonna be? I imagine I'll just phase lock and throw javelins and hopefully he just despawns. But I don't know if that'll be the case. It probably will be though. The same thing with like Captain Flint last time. A bit provoked Bad Maw. Alright, so he large. He big tall boy now. Like he is taller than normal. And he moves too. Okay, but yeah, he did go down, but him's big. Him's is very big even. I gotta imagine Bloodshot is gonna be really dense. It is supposed to be their home, so it totally makes sense why it would be. But that just also means I'm gonna have to burn so many more skyrockets. I just got pushed back. Huh. Alright, yeah, this is gonna be fun. cool, level 15. We should be 1 point away from getting Cloud Kill. Yes. So the second we get this, we are immediately going to Middle Tree to get some life steal and some health regen and stuff like that, because I can tell that this is going to become a problem if we don't do that right away. Things are just a little bit too thick and a little too competitive to not do that. Okay, he is firing a really cool gun. I kind of wish we had cold dead hands or something like that, because some of these guys can spawn with stuff that we so cannot get yet, and I would love to have it. Okay. Almost got killed there. Gonna take a second to go get a little bit more ammo for our TD or Javelin. I definitely need to get more rocket SDUs, I think. Because, yeah, that's totally gonna be our carry for a while. This is kind of weird. I mean, it's almost exactly what I would expect. I don't. It's weird to talk about this because it's like, yeah, it's more difficult. Correct. I don't know. That's just kind of what it feels like. It's just, yes, it is more difficult. He spawned and he made an Ahab noise. What was that? Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna rush Mad Mike here. Maybe try to get a normal melee off so that we can go ahead and apply our slag. And honestly, not too bad. The mob density is a little bit rough sometimes, especially if they spawn with good items, but it's totally playable. And maybe as we get higher in difficulty, we will be able to deal with it with our better equipment that we will be getting. So it might not be bad. Also, level 16, so we have our corrosive rounds here for the stagger chance, and we can actually start working on a little bit of health, so that's good. Alright, so what's this corrosive round like? He's not really... is that what it is? Hold on, let's try that again. Okay, so yeah, he's getting staggered, this is true. Okay, yeah, no, it is a pretty decent little way to bully them. So that is pretty cool. I love the suicide lunatics now, they're so funny. The sheer amount of grenades that they drop on kill is so funny. Okay, so we get to fight our first robots. Note to self, exploders blow up instantly. Also, this sniper rifle is nutty, because it burst fires like all of the bullets. Okay, yeah, just shoot exploders if anyone's near them. Got it. I kind of just feel like I should watch this go down. Like, I really don't want to get involved. They look like they've got it handled. No. No, no, no. Okay. Interesting note, it looks like corrosive cloud grenades are actually going to be super duper nice because we can just apply stagger in an area. And while shooting them will apply our stagger, just having an area denial as well is super duper cool. And they still seem to get a shot in every once in a while whenever they recover, but they totally spend most of their time just trying to catch themselves. Okay. Area denial is very important, it turns out. Yeah, because if I didn't have the ability to just cover all of this ground with those grenades, they would have totally walked forward and I would have had to backpedal super duper hard. So that is definitely a thing that I'm going to need to look out for. Yeah, that is super duper weird. Never before while playing Borderlands 2 have I thought about putting down area stuns. Yeah, I'm basically just playing a different game under the guise of BL2 right now. I will say, yeah. Considering the fact that we are an hour into playing so far today, and all I've managed to do is get here in Bloodshot. Largely, that is because of the fact that there are simply so many bodies to deal with. But also, it is a little more difficult. I guess this would be artificially difficult, though, if you just increase the mass of enemies. Also, this is a masher, with no downside to its fire rate? Yeah, that's a masher. Okay, that's kind of fun. Corrosive Leech or Transfusion could be nice if you don't have life tap. That's a good idea too. A Leech would be insane in this mod, you're right. It would be able to give us about like a bunch of life that we really do need with this mod, while also applying a bunch of stagger. And then yeah, a Pandemic would be sick. That'd be super good for this mod too. I need to get better at grenade jumps, apparently. Hold on. Alright. So, Warden. Wow, you are him big boy. Okay, hold on. Let me go ahead and get the respawn point here. And save quit and approach from the right side. Wow, he was big. That's all I gotta say so far. What if Wilhelm is just like 5 times taller? What if he literally can't move in the arena and just spams his melee attack? Oh god, his melee attack is gonna suck. Alright, Warden. Shield's gone already, feels good. Ow. Okay. So yeah, he's not gonna care at all about any funny little javelins or whatever we throw, because he is made of grenade resistance. So we kind of just have to focus him down and then just try to get revives whenever we can, I guess? That would make the most sense to me. Alright, cool, yeah. So, I mean, yeah, Warden had a health bar. We were able to deal with it because of this here Plasma Caster. But, yeah, he had a health bar. That could have sucked a lot. And we almost actually just got farmed there, too. Hold on, hold on. I just killed Warden. Give me a minute. Also, it is time for our first skill point in Middle Tree. So, we can get up to 60% of our life back already because of the amount of orbs that Sweet Release will make. So this is going to be super duper nice, even with just the 1 point. And we do have to max it out since there are no other options at the beginning of the tree. And then we might go, I don't know if we really want Restoration. As much as I would love the extra XP for like farming XP later, we might go with Elated just to get our health back really fast. And then maybe Sustenance. Mind's Eye would be cool, but Sustenance would give us health outside of combat. And then some Refresh, and then the tie between... Okay, this would have Life Tap. But this... I'll have to decide when we get there. I really want all three of these skills. This is the problem, though. Oh, might have our first death here. Never mind. Alright, carry on. I was just thinking that 5-year lifetimer felt really, really short. But no, we're good. If we go down again, though, for sure. Because our 5-year lifetimer is like not even 2 seconds now. Right. You know what? Normally, I would totally down myself in this map to be able to immediately go to Wilhelm, but weirdly, I want to fight enemies. Nah, no I don't. Actually, that's a lie. I take it back. I was thinking, like, am I gonna get better loot? No, probably not. Everyone's just dropping whites. I gotta be honest, I'm a little bit worried about Wilhelm here. Is he gonna be giga big? He's already pretty healthy in vanilla. So I don't want him being too much thicker than he normally is. Okay. That's rough, but understandable. So, like, this might not be so bad. That's a lot of grenades. Okay. Hold on. Alright, we figured out how to fight him. The answer appears to just be to throw a bunch of Meteors at him. Probably not the Javelin, though, because he doesn't care about Javelins, as we found out last playthrough. But I mean, even just that little bit there is pretty good. Oh, that spin attack sucks. Honestly, it might even... As much as the spin attack looks scary, it might actually be easier to deal with, since it's over so much faster here. Alright, our first death is to Wilhelm. That is totally fair. Let's go ahead and save quit and reload. We're going to use the chest right over here to get ammo, just by picking up guns pretty much. But yeah, I'm not really surprised with how spammy he is and how aggressive he was. Yeah, of course. Well, if I had known it would... Okay. So yeah, I guess if you open with a better attack like that, whenever he doesn't have a bunch of surveyors out, it's going to be a lot easier. He only got to hit one train car, even with his advanced movement speed. So yeah, that feels good. We wasted a death for like no reason, and I didn't know, because I just didn't know I could go aggressive like that. Alright. So here's the thing I'm not going to enjoy. This entire map, probably. Because, like, rats are already pretty annoying. Now, give them damage. Why is there a BA cycle? Why is he level 21? what level is the map? Hold on. It's level 18. Okay, so what's this? What's going on here? I want to imagine the mod author was like, hey, wouldn't it be really funny if we just randomly upped the enemy spawns in the, you know, in here, in the fridge? Just made them super high level for no reason. Just to kind of like show off the level gap difference and how bad it feels. Because that's kind of what it feels like right now. Don't get me wrong, the XP here is super duper nice. But I think we genuinely took 10 to 15 minutes just to clear this little piece right here. Not even walking forward to the next set of spawns. Hey, this area is level 18. Wow. Isn't that so much better? The enemies are like the level the quest said there was going to be. That's great. I'm going to run past them all now. Hope that I don't get rolled. Well, they actually have flamethrowers now. That's so many pellets. It's basically just what they normally have, but it's a shotgun now. Which is super terrifying, but actually kind of funny at the same time. Here's an enemy I'm kind of scared of. The Gluttonous Thresher and his ever-regening shield. Also, his melee attacks are going to be super fast. Okay, he never actually tried to really go for it. That could have gone worse. That could have gone a lot worse, honestly. I kind of expected it to, even. Why am I under attack? Oh, I didn't realize I was being AA'd from... Look at this man. Look at how fast he's shooting, and from so far away. Okay. I was just trying to mind my business, maybe stock up a little bit before Overlook. I can't do that. It's not allowed. Oh, we got another death. Okay. Yeah. This is mainly just because I am playing it a little bit too casually. I could have sat back and, you know, like actually been safe there. But I don't really like play like that. I guess if I were playing like a One Life or something like that, I would 100% be way more safe. But that was totally just a lazy death there, more than anything else. Now that we're back in Sanctuary here, it looks like the Good, the Bad, and the Mordecai gives no relic. So we'll just do Clan Wars for a little bit, try to get some XP that way, and then maybe push the main story if there's still time. It kinda just depends. Oh, hey, what's good? Alright, so we've got our first unique item here. So it's a Love Thumper with its normal effect, but it also now provides regen while equipped. So that's pretty cool. Ooh, hey, we've got another unique weapon. Okay, cool. So this is the Trespasser. Interesting, it's a dull... Okay, yeah, sure. We'll buy this. We'll go ahead and see what this feels like. It is fire. Each hit makes Intruder better. Okay. It is time to farm a little bit of XP. Probably not much. Now, I do want to test the intruder. It does have the trespasser's barrel on it, so I don't know if it'll pierce shields. But that'd be cool. We won't get to find out, though. But it does, in fact, build up stacks. So that's pretty cool. I'm assuming that those give it a decent little damage buff. But I guess I just shouldn't phase lock if we want to test the piercing capacity. Alright, without phase locking and ruining the shield. It does not pierce anymore. Okay. But that damage does ramp up really, really fast. That is super cool. Okay. That feels good. Alright, cool. Level 22. So, that will probably do it for today's progress. I think, overall, obviously it's more difficult. This has taken me way more time to get to this point. But we have seen 2 uniques, so we know the mod's working. We know that there's some cool stuff that's out there. I definitely think I need to take better advantage of the golden chest in Sanctuary, because this is level 9 and we're still using it. So I definitely want to go farm iridium or like something to be able to use that more. And it's going to take a couple more days to get this run done. I can already tell, even if I try very hard, it's just a matter of there are so many bodies and they have so much more health. So it's just a thing we'll have to deal with. But that'll go ahead and do it for today. So yeah, day 2.